back with another video, June 26th, while it's closed. But let's jump into the video. So, well, you guys, it's been a busy week for harsh critics. Y'all got me pumping out videos, but I got bad news for you James Gunn fans. Superman is a flop. It's officially a flop because the studio has threw in the towel. That's right, they're releasing Superman in 2 weeks. And originally they was going to release it August 26th, but they changed the date to August 15th. So you can get Superboy Legacy in your home for $29.99. And this is an indication that they're not confident in the film. Now, I want to see how you James Gunn clowns, free talks, and all you clowns is going to spin this. Because this is an indication that the studio is not happy with the results that James Gunn is bringing. Despite all the sequel rumors that you're hearing, which, again, James Gunn said he's not writing a Superman sequel. He just said a sequel. That could be for Creature Commandos. That could be for Supergirl or something else. But I'm going to get to that in another video because now I'm thinking those thread posts, they're fake. And you don't want to miss my next video on me explaining that because James Gunn never came out and said he was doing a sequel. That was some thread post like it's always been. But let's just jump into the video. Superman, I got bad news, you guys. This is an indication that the studio is not happy. And I want to see how you clowns is going to spin this in the comments because usually when films do this, when studios do this, release these so early, like they did Megan, like they did Flash, like they did all those other DCEU projects, they're not confident, you guys. This film was supposed to break 700 million plus and is struggling to make 3 domestically. Now, yeah, you guys can say it did good domestically, but still, if it did so good and if you guys were such the majority of James Gunn audience, that domestic number should be at 400 million or it should be at 500 million. The overall international box office isn't rocking with this film, and it's sad to say, you know, but I told you guys that the film isn't tracking well. I'm an accountant person. I'm a business person. When it comes to numbers and business, that's my specialty. Now, all these clowns on here saying they got sources in the industry, that ain't me. But I am a business person with number sense. And Superman isn't making the studio money. So now they have to rely on digital sales to make up their losses because it's costing the studio money to keep it in theaters. And what James Gunn isn't telling you is that Superman dropped 57% yesterday. It didn't even make $3 million yesterday. Like I told you, if it drops 57% this weekend, it's over. And it's definitely over now that this is coming to streaming in 2 weeks. Because that's going to have a bigger effect in the box office because people just not going to go. Why pay $16 a ticket when you could just buy it in 2 weeks for $30, which is a ripoff? So this is a flop, you guys. You guys need to accept it. And I can almost guarantee, which I can't guarantee, but I can almost guarantee, once this is over with, this run, you're going to hear a lot of change up in DC Studios. Somebody is getting the pink slip because with those international numbers, there's no way in hell Zadloff is greenlighting a sequel. It's failing, you guys, and you guys need to accept that. Here's the proof. It dropped again 57%. Yesterday it only made $2 million. I can give it some room and say $3 million, but the week before that it was at almost 700, wasn't it? 7 million. It's dropping too much. And I think that thread post is all a con job. It's been a con job ever since the Snyderverse incident. That is bought and paid for as part of their marketing scheme, and I'll do a video on that. But it seems like they're not confident, you guys. Superman is coming to streaming 30 days after its release. It's officially a flop at this point. It won't beat Man of Steel, and Man of Steel is the standard that us quality DC fans will accept, and that's the type of quality that we will support. So keep the movement going. While it's closed, it's too big to rig. But what do you guys think? I think this is desperation. I think they threw in the towel. They said, hey, you know, these Snyder Bro fans, this while it closed movement, they got us. This international box office, hey, they got us. But I guarantee you, you're going to hear a lot of shake. It's going to be a lot of shake up with DC Studios after this. But what do you guys think? You think this is success? Because if this movie was so successful, I think they will let it go on a little bit longer and try to beat Man of Steel. And another thing you guys not paying attention to, Fantastic Four may beat Superman now since it's going to be out of theaters. But I don't know, share your thoughts. What do you guys think? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, no Snyderverse, no money. Keep them wallets closed. Peace.